Some places are whispered about like hidden treasure, spoken of in hushed tones by those lucky enough to stumble upon them, and Ksamil is one of those rare gems. Tucked away on the southern tip of Albania, it's a destination that feels like it belongs in a dream, a place where the world seems to pause and let you breathe. Ksamil, on the Albanian Riviera, is one of them. Here, the coastline stretches out in a series of gentle curves, dotted with tiny islets just offshore, inviting you to explore by boat or simply gaze from the sand. It's Europe's best-kept secret, a paradise that feels untouched and authentic. Unlike the crowded beaches of the Mediterranean, Ksamil offers a sense of solitude and serenity that's becoming harder to find. I'd heard stories of its Caribbean clear waters and sugar-white sands, but seeing it in person is something else entirely. The colors are more vivid, the air fresher, and the sense of discovery is palpable. Imagine the Ionian Sea in dazzling turquoise, lapping at pristine shores. This is everyday life in Ksamil. The water is so clear you can see the ripples of sunlight dancing on the sand beneath your feet. For years, it was a secret known only to a lucky few, but even as word spreads, its magic remains. Early mornings here are especially magical, when the beaches are empty and the only sounds are the gentle waves and the distant call of seabirds. The air is scented with salt and wild herbs, and time seems to slow down here. The breeze carries the fragrance of rosemary and thyme, mingling with the freshness of the sea. Ksamil isn't just beautiful, it's peaceful, genuine, and welcoming. The locals greet you with warm smiles, eager to share their stories and traditions, making you feel like you've found a second home. Life here moves at its own pace. Children play by the water's edge, and fishermen set out at dawn, continuing customs that have lasted for generations. It's not just a destination, it's an experience that leaves a mark on your soul. Whether you're wandering the quiet beaches or simply watching the sunset, you'll find yourself reflecting on the simple joys of life. You almost want to keep it to yourself, but it's too special not to share. The sunsets here paint the sky in shades of gold and pink, and every evening feels like a private show just for you. So, join me as we explore hidden coves, meet the locals, and discover the stories that make this place unique. There's adventure around every corner, from secret beaches to lively village markets. And taste the flavors of this Albanian jewel: fresh seafood, sun-ripened fruits, and traditional dishes served right by the water, each bite a celebration of local culture. Let's discover why Ksamil has kept its charm in a fast-moving world. Here, the past and present blend seamlessly, and every visit feels like a step back to a simpler, more beautiful time. Ksamil is more than a place, it's a feeling, a memory waiting to be made. Prepare to be enchanted and let yourself fall under the spell of Europe's best-kept secret. Ksamil's beaches are nature's masterpiece. Soft, white sand meets water in every shade of blue and green. The sea is so clear you can spot fish darting around your feet, even waist-deep. 3 lush islands sit just offshore like emeralds on blue silk. Swim or paddle out for your own adventure. Each cove has its own vibe, some lively with music and beach bars, others secluded and peaceful. Spend your days wandering from bay to bay, finding your perfect spot. As the sun sets, the sky explodes in pinks and golds, reflecting on the calm water, a daily spectacle. Sitting on the beach, drink in hand, watching this beauty is unforgettable. Ksamil's beaches aren't just sand and sea, they're a sensory symphony from dawn to dusk. Here, every moment feels like a postcard come to life. This is the heart and soul of Ksamil. A place's true magic lies in its people, and nowhere is this more evident than in Ksamil. Here, the heartbeat of the town is set by the warmth and openness of its residents, who greet each day and every visitor with a genuine smile and a welcoming spirit. Ksamil's locals are its greatest treasure, infusing daily life with a sense of togetherness and joy that's impossible to miss. Whether gathered by the sea or sharing stories in the shade, their sense of community is ever present. Hospitality here is a way of life, rooted in the ancient tradition of Bisa, a code of honor that means guests are respected and welcomed like family. This isn't just a custom, but a heartfelt promise that you'll be cared for, no matter where you come from. Smiles are genuine, kindness is effortless, and every interaction feels authentic. The laughter you hear in the streets is real, and the connections you make are lasting. Whether it's a guest house owner offering fresh figs picked that morning, or a neighbor sharing homemade raki, these small gestures speak volumes about the generosity that defines Ksamil. Or perhaps it's a fisherman, proud of his daily catch, who invites you to taste the sea's bounty, eager to share a piece of his world with you. In Ksamil, You're treated as a friend, not a tourist. Locals are quick to invite you to their table, eager to swap stories and learn about your journey. Language barriers melt away with warmth and laughter. Even if you don't share a common tongue, a smile or a shared meal bridges any gap, making you feel instantly at home. In family-run restaurants, owners don't just serve food, they share stories, traditions, and a piece of their heritage, making every meal feel like a celebration of connection. The people's pride in their home is infectious, and their resilience and generosity are inspiring. Through challenges and change, they remain united, always ready to lend a helping hand. Even a simple gesture, like an elderly woman pointing you in the right direction, or a local stopping to help you find your way, captures the spirit of Ksamil's kindness. The landscape is stunning, with turquoise waters and sunlit hills, but it's the people who truly capture your heart and make you want to return. Ksamil's soul is found in its community, a vibrant tapestry of kindness, tradition, and togetherness that welcomes everyone who visits. Ksamil feels remote, almost like a secret waiting to be discovered, but getting there is part of the adventure and sets the stage for everything that follows. The journey itself is a story, filled with anticipation and glimpses of the beauty that awaits. The most popular route is through Corfu, Greece. You can catch a direct flight to Corfu's international airport from many European cities, making it surprisingly accessible. Once you land, the adventure continues as you make your way to the port, where ferries depart regularly for Albania. The ferry ride across the Ionian Sea is a highlight in itself. As you glide over sparkling blue waters, the Albanian coastline slowly comes into view, growing more dramatic with every passing minute. The salty breeze and the excitement of crossing borders by sea make this a memorable start to your trip. Once you arrive in Saranda, you're just a short ride away from Ksamil. Taxis are readily available and affordable, offering a comfortable and quick transfer. Alternatively, hop on a local bus for a more authentic experience, mingling with locals and fellow travelers. The bus journey is a window into Albanian daily life. It winds along the coast, revealing hidden coves, olive groves, and endless sea views. Each turn offers a new perspective, and the relaxed pace lets you soak in the scenery. If you're up for a road trip, another option is to fly into Tirana, Albania's capital. From there, rent a car and drive down the legendary Albanian Riviera. The route takes you through dramatic mountain passes, past ancient castles, and through charming villages perched above the sea. Each route to Ksamil reveals a different side of Albania's natural beauty and rich culture. Whether you're gazing out at the coastline from a ferry or winding through mountain roads, the journey builds anticipation and gives you a taste of the country's diverse landscapes. No matter how you choose to arrive, the approach to Ksamil is unforgettable. The turquoise waters and white sand beaches come into view, and you know you're about to experience something special. The trip itself is a prelude to paradise, with every mile bringing you closer to the crystal-clear beaches and laid-back charm that Ksamil is famous for. Getting there is easy, but it feels like you've discovered a hidden world, one that's just waiting for you to explore its shores and soak up its sun. Whether you're traveling solo, with friends, or as a family, the journey to Ksamil is filled with moments you'll remember long after you've left. From shared laughs on the bus to the first glimpse of the sea, it's all part of the adventure. At the end of every road, Ksamil awaits, ready to welcome you with open arms and breathtaking views. Ksamil is more than just beaches. Adventure awaits for curious travelers. Don't miss Butrint, a UNESCO World Heritage Site nearby, where ancient ruins tell stories of Greeks, Romans, and Byzantines. Wander through amphitheaters and mosaics surrounded by lush parkland and water. Visit the Blue Eye, a magical spring with deep blue water bubbling from an underwater cave, invigorating for brave swimmers. Back in Ksamil, try jet skiing, paddleboarding, or boat trips to hidden beaches and sea caves. Many tours include a fresh seafood lunch cooked right on the boat. Whether you love history, nature, or adventure, Ksamil offers the perfect blend. There's never a dull moment here. Timing your visit to Ksamil makes all the difference. For sun-soaked days and lively energy, July and August are peak season. Prefer tranquility. Visit in May, June, or September. Warm weather, fewer crowds, and lush landscapes. Spring brings wildflowers and a fresh, intimate vibe. September glows with golden light and calm. Even winter has its charm. Peaceful walks and cozy tavernas, with the coast almost to yourself. Ksamil offers a perfect moment for every traveler. listen to your heart, and you'll find your ideal time. Whenever you come, Ksamil welcomes you. Ksamil's cuisine is a delicious fusion of Mediterranean and Balkan flavors with seafood as the star. Enjoy grilled sea bass, mussels from Butrint Lagoon, and tender octopus, always fresh, always simple. Try midye saganaki, mussels in tomato and feta sauce, or slow-roasted lamb and flaky bireks pies. Don't miss tavkozi, a comforting lamb and rice dish with tangy yogurt. Salads burst with sun-ripened tomatoes, cucumbers, and local feta, drizzled with Albanian olive oil. Pair your meal with local wine or a shot of homemade reiki, offered as a sign of hospitality. Meals here are social events, gatherings of friends and family, full of laughter and conversation. Prices are reasonable, so you can feast without worry. Every bite is a taste of Albanian culture. The food in Ksamil is an adventure in itself. In a world crowded with tourists, Ksamil remains a peaceful sanctuary. Even in summer, you can find your own quiet corner, especially if you visit outside peak season. There are no sprawling resorts or noisy clubs, just family-run hotels and gentle beach bars. Mornings are for quiet swims, afternoons for lazy lunches, evenings for sunset strolls. Life moves at a slower pace, letting you truly unwind and reconnect with nature. The sound of waves and rustling olive trees replaces city noise. Ksamil's tranquility is its true luxury, a rare escape from the modern world. While it's becoming more popular, it still feels like a hidden gem. Here, peace and authenticity are the greatest treasures. Ksamil is a haven to cherish. Our journey to Ksamil ends here, but yours is just beginning. This Albanian paradise is more than beaches. It's a feeling, an experience that lingers long after you leave. If you crave authenticity, tranquility, and discovery, Ksamil is calling. Explore ancient ruins, swim to islands, or simply watch the sunset. Create your own adventure. Don't wait for the secret to be lost. Go now while it's still magical. Pack your bags and set off for Europe's best-kept secret. Ksamil is waiting to enchant you and restore your spirit. Your unforgettable adventure starts now.